One of the features of these little bureaus is that to stop the flap from straining the hinges, it has slidey out bits that slide out, and they have felt so they don't mark up the front of the flap, the lid, and that has a actuating rod, call it what you will, connecting rod I suppose, and yeah, at some time in its life it's split and broken and it's all got jammed up and yeah, so that's going to want a bit of easing, a bit of TLC. I did manage to get the dividers out, but not without a struggle. It wasn't screwed, it was pinned, panel pinned in. These pieces of furniture, they were made in a hurry by men who got paid by how many they made, and that isn't the way to make quality furniture, but it's how it was done for the mass market 100 years ago. So I've got a little bit of tidying up on that bit to do. I've always enjoyed pulling things apart. Sometimes I like putting them back together again, but when you pull things apart you get a feel for how it was done, who did it, and the history of whatever it is that you're pulling apart. Now this bit is the compartments that you'd have kept your last will and testament and your baby's birth certificates and some stamps and I don't know, and obviously a bottle of ink. Look at that. At some time in the life of this history someone knocked a bottle of ink over and it ran underneath this piece and stained it. But as we look at this, look, there's the pencil lines that the chap who made this put in it. And it's pleasing that it's obviously lived in a very dry environment, because there's the cheap nasty nail heads and they haven't rusted. That's good. A bit of water staining, presumably that's where someone's run a wet rag over the furniture at some time to keep it clean. But there we are. That bit had to come out to discover what was wrong with this bit, and there's a couple of little problems with that. First of all, that's bent, but secondly, the runner that it fixes to has sort of got some bits chipped off it. I will sort that out carefully and make it better. Yeah, yep. Oh, I've adorned it with something else that I was given for now.